to not take for granted the journey and the process. There's something so much more fulfilling in that than any little piece of jewelry that I can show you guys tonight. All of the hardware that you see from the guys this week, from all the swimmers in Texas, they say that all that is, even if it was to get lost, and I know guys who've lost medals, they just shrug it off and they smile. Because they realize that the medal really is meaningless without what it was that actually got it there. The medal, really, all it does is kind of just reminds you of those memories. But after a while, you don't need medals to remind you of memories. And that, to me, was probably the most impactful moment in my swimming career, at least on an individual level. At first, I was worried that the medal might be tainted, my race, because people, well, I didn't say this. I got reinstated about 30 minutes later. Sorry, it's been a while. So, they overturned it on a technicality, not even because they didn't do anything wrong, but because they didn't write it in the proper language, which is strange enough. But I got to go up there, and I actually got to stand on the podium and get my medal. But by the time I was on the podium, I was looking at the medal and kind of smiling, because what that whole moment had taught me was something so much more important than what winning a race would have taught me at that level. And it made for a great story, more or less. And on top of that, one of the other probably most impactful moment in my career was in 2003. I was telling the story the other day. This is in Barcelona. I was getting ready to swim the 100 backstroke, and my sister was about to swim the 800 freestyle. She was at the World Championships as well. She was a very good swimmer. Her name was Haley. She's 2 years younger than me. I was already so proud of her for making the World Championship team. And she had put herself in a position she was in finals in the 800 freestyle. Stuffy little swimmer. It's like this big, but just like tough, you know? And one of those people that could beat most any guy in practice, including me. If it was a long enough set, she would destroy me in practice. That's why I never trained with her. She was always in another lane, especially like in high school. And when I was actually 20 minutes out from swimming, it was her race in the 800 freestyle. I had coaches yelling at me, trying to tell me to go warm up for my race, and I just had to try to tell them to move along. I was going to watch my sister, and that was probably the best warm-up I've ever had, actually. I ended up swimming incredibly well after that. I did not even go warm up, didn't need to, but I watched my sister get a silver medal at a World Championships, and probably made me more excited about a race than I could have ever been for my own. And I hope that many of you get that feeling for watching somebody else. I've had a few of those in my life where I've been so excited watching somebody else swim. You have no control over it. Something so much more exciting about it. When you have an emotional investment with it, it means that much more. And watching my sister swim, it took me out of the heat for myself, and I did not even think about my race after that. It was, as far as I was concerned, I was happy for the night after watching my sister swim. Probably one of the best moments of my swimming career. And I got to see her do it again in 2005, which was a beautiful thing. And those are 2 instances for me out of a decade-long career as an adult, so to speak. I have many from when I was your age as well, and ones that were probably much more impactful at a young age because I was so impressionable. And I can't tell you how much you guys are going to learn in the process over the next 10 years should you decide to stay with this sport. Any sport, whatever it might be, lessons in what you dedicate yourself to, and just keeping yourself to it. And what you'll get out of it, you can only really understand once you actually take a step back and look at it objectively. It's pretty impactful what you guys get out of something you put so much time into. So, and it's fun. It takes you everywhere. You guys meet all new friends that you're doing right now.